Hello everyone and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I thank you for your love, for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you that have supported me. Actually, don't take it for granted. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you have not subscribed, I would appreciate for you to hit on the subscribe button. And then if you have been watching me for some time now, you have not hit on that red subscribe button already, what are you waiting for? Please, I would appreciate for you to subscribe to my channel. Actually, it takes nothing for you to subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. And then you can hit on the bell on the side also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. So that's just like basically the essence of hitting on that bell. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to cut and sew an extended shoulder top. This is like a beginner DIY tutorial. It's a very simple and easy video. So you can, it's a crop top, so you can just see the picture up there. It's like an A-line crop top. So yeah, that's just what we are going to be learning how to do today. So if you find this video helpful, please, I would appreciate for you to hit on the like button. Please like the video and then share it with your friends and your soul colleagues also. And then you can follow me on all of my social media platforms: Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Threads, all at Stylish Naija. And then if you want to register for my online classes, which I normally run every month, you can just see my number scrolling through the screen. Send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll give you the details of all of the classes we have presently available. Okay guys, so now let's just get started straight into our tutorial for today. Okay guys, so this is the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. So I have about 1.5 yards of fabric here. This is actually a crepe fabric. It is a flower crepe. So the next thing now, I'm just going to explain to you. So for the extended shoulder, you are just going to use just the same way. For instance, this is your neckline, and then this is your shoulder. This is your actual shoulder measurement for your top. For instance, let's just use this as example. So what we are going to do now, instead of your shoulder to stop here, you are going to extend the shoulder. Depends on where you want your sleeve to get to. So you extend your shoulder like this to this point, and then here is where you will now add your sleeves to. So it still comes in like this, and then you now add the other extra sleeves here. So just this is what we are trying to do. So you are not going to be using your actual shoulder measurement, but you are going to extend the shoulder a little bit. Okay, so that's what we will do. And you can see it is like an A-line top. It's a free top, so the shape is going to be something like this, and then you are going to curve it down like this. So you see, it's a simple process. Okay, so now let's get started. So I'm going to fold my fabric in. So normally this is my actual shoulder measurement. That's 14 divided by 2, which is 7. So we're not going to be using this. So we're measuring from the center back to our sleeve. So our sleeve is included, which is 14. So this is 14. And then I'm just going to add this 1 inch or 1.5 inch to it for stitching allowance. So that is why I folded my fabric like this. Okay. So the next thing we are going to mark now, I'm going to come down by 1 inch like this here, and then this I'm going to just float this into my shoulder line. Okay, so the next thing now, we're going to measure the length of our top. So because our top is actually a free top, a crop top, so I'm going to be making use of 18 inches. This is 18 inches, and then I'm going to add 1.5 inches allowance to it. We're going to use this for our, use this as our stitching allowance. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add now is our bust point. So our bust point is 10 inches. Actually it's negligible, but I'm just going to add it anyway. The next thing we're going to mark from this point now is our sleeve opening. So our sleeve opening, we're just going to make use of about 8 inches for our sleeve opening. So this is our sleeve opening here, like this. The next thing, after marking the sleeve opening from here to here, is our sleeve opening. So the next thing now, I'm going to come to this, my bust point. That's where I'm going to add my bust measurement. If you notice, it is a free top. So for the bust, I'm going to be making use of 36 inches. Okay, so when I divide 36 into 4, I'm going to have 9 inches. So I'll mark my 9 inches here like this. And then I'm going to add a little bit of allowance of about 2 inches. Okay, so I'll mark that 2 inches here like this. And then from this point, I'm just going to do this. So you can see how you can use your free hand or you use your curve to just achieve it. It's a simple process though. So you mark that like that. So since it is a free top, it's like opening. So the next measurement we're going to measure now is the down part. So for the down part, I'm just going to measure what I have here, which is about 11. I'm going to place it here like this. I'll mark this and then I'm going to add a little bit of about 2 inches allowance. So after marking that 2 inches allowance, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pattern curve like this, my pattern, and then I'm going to do this. Okay. After doing this, so I have like an opening, as like an opened top. So from this point, I'm going to come up by 1 inch or 1.5 inch. I'll mark it like this, and then this I'm going to float into the down part of my dress. So this kind of gives it like a curve at that down part. It's not entirely straight. So this is this. So this is the front piece. I'm going to use it to cut out the back piece now. It's easier that way because the fabric is bulky. Okay, so I've cut out the back and the front. So the next thing now is for me to add my neckline. So for the neckline, you can see it is a high neckline. So I'm going to use this accessory. That's I'm going to fix this accessory around the neckline. So you can use any accessory of your choice. So you can see like that one. So use any one. So the next thing I'm going to cut open my neckline. So the back and the front neckline, I'm going to cut them the same. So I'll use 3 inches wideness like this. And then the depth, for the depth, I'm going to use 2 inches. So it is a very high neckline, very high. And then I'm going to cut this for the front, and then for the back neckline, I'll use 1 inch for the back. Okay, so that's for this is the back piece, and then this is my front piece. So I've added the neckline. So the next thing, I'm going to open this up for the back, for my back neckline. So I'm going to make it to be as much as 4 inches or 5 inches so it can enter the neck easily. So I just cut it up to that part. So on this part, I'm just going to fold this down like this. Okay, so the next thing now, so it's just for us to go and stitch. It's a simple process. So I'll go and join the back and the front together. So for the neckline, I'm just going to close the neckline. I'll just stitch it down like this. I would have left it, but I just want it to be nicely finished. So I'll just hem just a little bit of hem like this around. Securing it down, I'm going to have something like this. I will now join the shoulder together. So I'll join them on the shoulder like this together. After joining the shoulder, I will join the side down like this. So I'll do that and then come back for us to cut out the sleeve. The sleeve is like an A line of a little bit of lace sleeve. Okay, so I have finished stitching. So you can see the neckline, everything looks good and okay. So my fabric is still folded into two. So I'm going to show you how to cut this sleeve now. So my remaining fabric, I folded it into two. That's it's folded into two and then into four. Right now, I'm going to take my sleeves like this. I'll place them here. So depends on how long I want the length to be. That's the added one. So I have about 9 inches, which is okay. So after stitching, folding and stitching, it comes to about 8 inches, which is okay. So what I'm going to do now, from this point now, I'm going to come in on this top part. I'll come in by 1.5 inches. Okay, just watch what I'm doing. I'll come in by 1.5 inches. And that 1.5 inches, I'm going to like create like a triangle like this to the edge. Okay, so you can see what I have. I created like a triangle here. So I'm going to cut this out now. So I've cut that out, you can see, and then still placing my sleeve here. So just leave a little bit of allowance because you're going to join that part. Okay, so I'll leave a little bit, about like quarter of an inch or half of an inch. I'll place that here like this, and then on this side also I'm going to float this one here also like this. So it depends on how wide I want the down part of my sleeve to be. That's what I'm going to use. So for here I have about 13 inches like this. So what I'm going to do, so if I want it less, I can do 12.5. So from this other edge now, I'm going to do this also now to this part. So with that, I'm going to have that sleeve opened at the down part. Okay, so as I'm going to cut, I'm going to leave a little bit of allowance here also. So you can see this one that has an armhole. You can see I navigated a little bit of curve, and then this I'm going to cut open here. Just to cut this out. So make sure you put notch for you to know the part that is the shoulder part. So I'm going to open this up now at the down part. Okay, so you can see what we have. So you can see this curve here, and then this comes like this. Okay, so the next thing now is a simple process. It's just for me to take this back to my machine and then stitch here and stitch here, and then just join them together here like this. Just join it together, and then I'm going to have that flail like, so you can see. I'll do that and then add it on my white on my mannequin for you to see the final look. So for the neckline, I'm just going to use my needle and thread to attach this, because it's not something that is stitchable. It's strong. So I'll place it like this, but it's standing, though you can see it can stand. So I'll just use needle and thread, tack it like this, and then it's going to be standing. So this covers up that part of the neckline. It will now come up and it will be standing. It's just standing straight because it is strong. So I'll do that and then show you how it looks on my mannequin. It's a simple dress, but yet very classy. Okay. So for the back, I'm not putting anything. I'm just going to leave the back part like that. Okay, guys, so at the end of the day, you can see how our dress looks like. So you can see it came out really fine. So thank you so much for watching. This is a very simple, easy DIY beginners tutorial. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. And if you have not subscribed already, I would appreciate if you would do that. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.